What's up guys, John here. And if you guys watch my channel, you know I love shooters, I love shmups. And some of the more notable systems that come to mind when I think about these shooters are the PC Engine and the Sega Saturn. Now, what if I was to tell you that one of the Xbox consoles is home to some amazing shooters, and there is one that is, and that's the Xbox 360. So I don't have a ton of those kind of games in my Xbox collection because my Xbox collection is very small, mainly only exclusives. But today I'm going to show you guys 4 shmups on the Xbox 360 that are relatively inexpensive and you might want to own. So guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's check it out. Okay guys, so real quick before we get started, I just want to say that from the research that I've done, the Xbox 360, much like the Sega Saturn, is home to a lot of amazing import shooters. Interesting thing about the Xbox 360 though is that some of them are region free, some of them are region locked. There's certain PAL games that'll work on US systems and not in Japanese systems. So you got to do your research and figure out, what's region free, what's not. Everything I have is a North American release. So with that being said, at number 4 we have Automata Excellent. It's a Konami shooter for the Xbox 360. So Automata Excellent was actually developed by Konami for the Xbox 360, and it is a sequel to the 2008 game Automata G, or Automata Gorgeous, which is a spin-off of the Gradius series. Now, it was released on April 21st, 2011 in Japan, followed by a North American release of November 1st of 2011. Automata Excellent features female characters representing different Konami franchises. Automata Excellent offers single-player campaign and a multiplayer mode provided you have the Xbox Live service. If stages are hard, the player can recruit up to 3 helpers in multiplayer offline mode. In Score Attack, new weapon cards can be unlocked after finishing the main game. Through the Xbox Live online service, it is possible for new content to be unlocked. There are also several new characters, several extra stages, and several character packs that are available through downloadable content. And honestly, this game doesn't offer anything new in the shoot 'em up genre. But, when I found out about this game, I played it. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was colorful. I wanted to play it all the way through to the end. And more importantly, this game is very affordable. So if you see this one, definitely pick it up. Okay guys, so at number 3 we have Raiden IV for the Xbox 360. And I had no idea they released a Raiden game on any Xbox platform. I paid $20 for this game at GameStop. I actually found this at a GameStop, and I didn't even own an Xbox 360, although my kid owns one. As soon as I saw this, I had to buy it, and this is the one that kind of opened my mind up to all the amazing shooters on the system. So yeah, Raiden 4, Xbox 360, totally worth it. Cheap game. So Raiden 4 is a shooter that was actually developed by Moss and was first released in arcades in Japan in 2007. Reintroducing Raiden Mark II and Raiden Mark II Beta. A home conversion was produced for the Xbox 360 in 2008. Now, Raiden 4's gameplay is identical to its prior installments. Although its level design is different from Raiden 3, it's exactly the same as Raiden 2. As the player starts from inland over the farms, in later levels the game progresses to a vast cityscape into the sky and finally outward into space. The flash shot system, first introduced in Raiden 3, returns in Raiden 4. Multipliers are given for destroying enemies that just appear on screen. The faster player destroys the enemies, the higher the bonuses are. And like I said guys, I had no idea this game was ever released, Raiden 4, on any platform. I had played Raiden 3 for PlayStation 2 years prior, and I thought it was a great game. I actually still have that game. But yeah, Raiden 4 is definitely a cheap, affordable shooter for the Xbox 360. And if you see it on sale at a GameStop, a used copy, definitely pick it up. Okay guys, so at number 2 we have Death Smiles. Death Smiles is a horizontal side-scrolling shooter that was actually developed by Cave and released in late 2007. It's notable for its aesthetic style, featuring heavy occult and gothic influences. The Xbox 360 port was released in Japan on April 23rd of 2009 in both regular and limited editions. Now, this game is pretty much an arcade shooter, and since I love the shooters on the Sega Saturn and the PC Engine, this game really reminds me of that. And it kind of reminds me of if Neo Geo was still around and it was still a thing and they were still making games. This is like what a Neo Geo game would be like if it kept evolving, and that's what this game reminds me of. Now, if I could only figure out a way to use my Hori micro switch Sega Saturn controller on my Xbox 360, then we'd be talking. So these games, they're in no particular order. So there's not one that's like my favorite and one that I like the least. I kind of like them all the same. So with that being said, at number 1 we have Ike Katana. So Ike Katana is a bullet hell shooter developed again by Cave and was released on August 20th in 2010 in arcades. Now, it was released on the Xbox 360 on May 26th of 2011 in Japan, and it was released by Rising Star Games in North America and Europe on May 15th of 2012. And just like Death Smiles, this is another one of those arcade shooters that they released on the Xbox 360. This game's fun, it's very colorful, it has a very, I'm not going to say unique, but a very good battle system for a shooter, and it's not that expensive. So if you see Ike Katana at a GameStop or a retro game store or at a yard sale, it shouldn't cost you more than 20 bucks. You see it, definitely pick it up. So guys, those are just a couple of shooters that I own on the system. Actually, I'll be honest, these are the only shmups, or the only shoot 'em ups that I actually own on the Xbox 360. I do look forward to getting more, and as I find them, I will add them to my collection. So guys, thank you to everyone that likes my videos and subscribe to my channel. It definitely means the world to me. You guys are the people that make this channel thrive. All the positive comments and likes, they definitely mean a lot to me, so thank you. Well guys, that's all I got for today. Till next time, peace out.